What's going on, everybody? We got another Marvel comic because they're the only ones putting out books consistently, as DC has cut back everything. There's barely any DC books out anymore. What do they cut it back to, like 50 some titles? Some of them are failing all the time, mostly because they keep doing dumb decision after dumb decision, like letting Brian Michael Bendis write half of their lineup. And then I saw that, so I got to pick this book back up because I'm sure it's terrible again. Batgirl was originally being written by a capable writer. They took her off and they put the writer of the Female Furies book on there. So I'm sure that book has gone completely downhill. I'll have to check it out. That might be fun to take a look at again. Used to be one of my favorite books to just rag on monthly. Marvel, though, I haven't been looking around. Like some of their garbage books, I'm not even going to touch. I don't know how like Richard does it when he grabs up Miss Marvel monthly. It's like they're so terrible. I can't do it anymore. If they do something worth looking at, then I'll pick it up. But for the most part, I've just been grabbing the books that I like the Immortal Hulk, consistently good. Sometimes a little hit or miss, like 21 was hit or miss. It was like, well, you could skip it. Wasn't really that great. As long as you watch somebody's review of it, you learn that the general guy stole the abomination shell and he's back in business. And you'll be okay. This book has been consistently pretty good. There's a reason that it's outselling Batman. It's beating Batman in sales. It's terrible. What does that tell you? What does that tell you about DC Comics? I mean, I watched a couple reviews of what is that, City of Bane, and I gotta tell you, like, I'm watching I watched Richard's review, and it's like Batman's like sleeping on this couch all beat up. All the guys look like punks. Like, I don't want to read this. What is this? You know, like in this, at least, like Bruce, the Hulk, is like whooping everybody's ass. It's what he should be doing. I mean, the book's called The Immortal Hulk, not Wimp Man. That Batman run is just pure trash. I can't wait till they get him off that book. But you know what? And I'm telling you right now, mark my words, Batman, Brian Michael Bendis is going to take it over. Let's give him another book. Hell, he's already writing half the books. Let's go over half. It's ridiculous. So this book, man, this book's so good. So we got Rick Jones here, down here in this tub, like kind of gathering himself back together, because everybody that has Gamma in them has been coming back to life. That's like the big thing for this book. Everybody's coming back to life. And there's really interesting stuff with Betty, no, she's Betty Banner now. So she's sitting here, see her here in the bathroom, and she's in her human form. And then Joe Fixit, who's now sharing the Banner form with Bruce Banner, which is another interesting thing that I like. Like, they split it off now, which is interesting. Joe Fixit, of course, is an old gray Hulk. And every time he sees her, she goes back into her red form, and then she goes back into that form when no one's looking. So I just thought that was an interesting thing that he's doing, having her like only want to be human alone. I don't know if she's changed or not, like personality-wise. It seems like she has. We'll see where it goes. But I'm liking this team of deranged Betty and now deranged Rick Jones, who comes alive at the end of the book. You see here some really cool stuff. He's like, I remember everything. It's at Groom Lake, as you can see here. So they got to go to Groom Lake now, Area 51, which is a good tie-in to all of the Naruto raiding going on over there. So give me a good title for the video. Sometimes it's hard to think of good titles for these videos when nothing really happens, because nothing really happens in this book. This book is very much paced for trade. It's something this book used to not do, but Al Ewing's been getting a little lazy with that. I keep going with it because it's been a good book. but it's getting to the point where it's like, well, now you're just, writing for a trade, which they all do, but some people are just better at trade writing than others, where you can get a value out of a single issue. This issue and the last one and the one before it totally feel like a graphic novel trade paperback, which really stinks for people that like to get the singles. I mean, you get to get the story as it comes out, but it really doesn't matter. You could wait for the hardbound or the paperback if you wanted, because there's just nothing that really happens in this issue other than they hang out in that bathroom, and the Alpha Flight team goes to Groom Lake to try to get the shell of Abomination back, which is a whole nother story. And at the end of the issue, the Hulk smashes in, and the next issue is going to be probably a big slugfest between him and Abomination and his two sidekicks. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm still enjoying this book a lot. Keep in mind, though, Al Ewing is a block botter. So is the editor of the book, Tom Brevoort. But let's not kid ourselves. The editors at Marvel don't do anything. So the only reason this book is good is because of Al Ewing. Tom Brevoort's doing drugs in the bathroom or something. I'm not sure exactly what he does, but it's probably something around those lines. Maybe he's just eating a bunch of food, getting fatter. I don't know. But either way, this is a decent book. If you can get past the block botting, I think you'll like this run. 22 issues now. They should have a big hardcover coming out soon with most of them. So, yeah, this run continues to be excellent. So that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one.